Hello and welcome to today's video. And today we're going to make a simple chatbot which you can embed into your website or use on your desktop. Most of the useful information in companies is stuck in PDF files, manuals, catalogs, procedures. Here's how to turn any PDF that you use into a working chatbot in just a few minutes. And I have here on the screen a sample chatbot that we're going to make. Let me zoom in on that just a little minute. And this chatbot is going to question a catalog that I have for sensors. So let's ask this a question. So I asked the question, I need a sensor to measure temperature. And it's going to the back end and it's doing its thing. And it comes up with a recommendation on different part numbers in that catalog with some operating parameters, temperature ranges, what the ideal applications are. And that's basically how the chatbot works. You can ask it follow-up questions. You can, if you have your price list appended to the PDF, you can ask it for pricing. And if you have this embedded in your website, your customers can interact differently from reading the catalog, from start to finish. So that's what we're going to be making here, and the process to make this is actually very simple. And the instructions for doing this are on this GitHub page, and I'll put a link in the description. But the address of the GitHub page is right here, and there's a couple files on this GitHub page you want to download and put them in a directory. And then what you want to do is you want to navigate to that directory on the Windows terminal. Just type command into the search bar here. It will bring up a Windows terminal, and change directory CD to that directory where you're keeping those files. And so here's the directory with the files. You want to put a PDF in there with your catalog, and for simplicity for now just change it to example.pdf. And then what you want to do is you want to go to the PDF Insights webpage, which I'll bring up right here, and you want to register for an account, and it's completely free to register for an account, and use this for a certain amount of tokens for free, so you can try this process. It won't cost any money. So you register, you create an account, and then you'll be logged in, and this is what once you're logged in, it looks like this. Click the Advanced button, navigate to the bottom, open up the Developer API section, and click Create a new key. And now once you get that key, save it to a temporary location. I use Notepad. And then what you want to do with that key is you want to put it into this file. The file called upload and test.py. So you want to open that with Notepad, and then you want to put the file where it says API key, and put it inside the quotation marks. And then what you want to do is you want to run that file. So you want to run Python upload and test. And what that's going to do is going to come up with some output, and one of the outputs is going to be the PDF ID which the software uses. and you want to copy that and save it in your temporary file along with your API key. So you know, right click on that and then save it to your temporary notepad file. Now what you want to do is you want to right click on the sensor, the Chatbot creator HTML file. Open that with your browser, and then you want to enter your company name, what the title of the chatbot's going to be. You want to put the PDF Insights API key into the field and put the PDF ID. And then what you want to do is generate snippet. And then when you generate that snippet, save it using Notepad to the title of your chatbot.html. And I have that here as a sample.html. Right click on that and open it with your browser, and that takes you to the embeddable chatbot. So this, let's ask it another question. I need a sensor for motion detection. Let's ask it that, see if it has something there. I know it does. And it comes up with a recommendation for a PIR motion sensor. So that's how it works. It's going to answer your catalog in exactly the same way, or your procedures, or your manuals. You know, if you have a maintenance manual, it will tell you, you know, what your instructions are, etc. So you want to take these documents, and this is a way to have your customers interact with those directly. Thank you very much for your attention. I'll put some links in the description that would be useful for you. Thank you.